Hi guys, Rory Neary from Data Spinners here. Today we are continuing with the art project, and I know I said that I was going to look at the structure of the Power App. I think the easiest thing is probably to might as well just crack on, create another list for the the project line items. I think the other thing is that I would quite like to, you've got a project brief. I'll put a project comments, something like that, single line of text. I'm going to get multiple lines of text on this one. So project comments. Well, I think I'm going to go for, I call it user. I know I don't like the idea of user, but anyway, I'm going to do it. So, project comments user. I'm also going to do another one, which is project comments teacher. So we'll go with that. Multiple lines of text. Yeah, that's good. Project comments teacher. Okay, that's good, and we will say okay to that. Good. So what can we do with this? I think I've thought of everything, but you never can tell. I am going to now, I'd rather like it'd be really cool to be able to copy a list, so I'm going to see if that's a possibility, because otherwise we pretty well need to do the same thing down at the line item level. But I don't think it's going to be as simple as that. So I think it's just going to be a case of whizzing through the creation of the line items, which I don't think is that interesting. So I'll try and speed it up. So over we go, home. So we're going to go new list, project lines, and create. Wonderful. I'm going to go in there. I'm not going to bother with the title thing. I'm going to put I'm going to put this is going to be line img. Put project line img. We're going to go with that. It doesn't really matter what order they come out in. They don't need to know the user. We've got an ID field in this anyway, so that's not too bad. We will do multiple lines of text and put user comments. User line comments, because it will be confusing later on. User line comments, and where have we got? We're going to get multiple lines of text. Teacher line comments. How about that? That seems all right to me. So, and I'm going to put something. I am going to put a teacher name, just in case that you had different teachers commenting on things. You're always going to know the user because the user took the photo. But I will put this in here. So I'm going to go. Now have a look at this. So we'll go with single line of text, teacher name line. That's a terrible field name, but line teacher name, something like that. Go with that. Okay. And the final thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to change the behaviors so that it doesn't mess us around on this whole title business, because I don't like it. So list settings. So I've got a title. Now it may not love us if we tell it. We'll see what happens, because this has got everything's got an ID. You should be able to put absolutely nothing into a line and it's not really too upset. So that is absolutely fine. I am going to I want to look at the views. So I'm going to go to this all items view, because what I want to see, the ID field is really, really important. And I think the other thing that I've forgotten is I'm going to OK that. Is not sure how important this is, but we'll see. And we're going to put the project ID as well. So here we go, and it's got to be a number. Might as well do that. So project ID. Fine, that's good. So, and I'm gonna change the order of these things around. So I think I'm gonna get list settings, and yeah, hold on a tick. Yeah, down to all items. No, down to all items, and we are going to change the order because I want the ID at the top and I want the project ID to be, I actually quite like that to be second, so that should mean that will look quite nice. It won't make any sense whatsoever until we actually start plugging some bits and pieces in, so you will have to bear with me. So so that should give us a structure that is capable of holding images and so on at the header level and at the line item level. So I think I've got my structure just about right. The thing to bear in mind with Sharepoint is that if you get your field names wrong, then you can change them, but under the hood they don't change at all. And this can create an awful lot of confusion. So hopefully as you've gone along you've got the field names absolutely spot on. Okay, well the next thing on the project is we are going to actually move on to PowerApps, and we are going to start building out our solution.